What's going on, guys? Don't have my tripod or my external microphone. Been very busy with work and life, everything going on, brewing, etc. So I'm just shooting right now handheld, so apologies for focus or anything like that. So, got a bunch of new fish. I'll write everything down in the description below as to what's new and what's not. Well, I'll just put in what's new. You guys know what's been here and what's not. So, I'll do that for you. I definitely filled up the tank a lot more for the sake of the fish. They're not fighting, which is nice. They really haven't ever fought, but with 4 or 5 fish in the tank, they definitely were going at each other a bit more. So the way it's set up right now is kind of good. No one's fighting. The only issues I have is with my Livingstone and the one female that I have in the tank, which is the Venustus. He will chase her around to no end, drive her nuts, but she has no bite marks on her. She definitely holds her own, so that's that. Set the layup a bit differently. I definitely made some places for them to take over. Now, I haven't seen any bad fights from it, so I guess it just depends on the fish you get and the luck you have, because they really love it and everyone gets their share in there, so it's kind of cool. And I put multiple little compartments, as you can see, so it's not just one spot, it's also a few. And every day I actually clean off the top of these rocks, but I wonder if you could take a guess to who keeps covering it in sand. Could not take a guess. Wouldn't have any clue. So, yep, that was sarcasm. I added an extra light. It might look really bright, but it actually puts a really high contrast into all my tanks. I actually did it with multiple ones. It just brings them in this way, and I like the way it looks. Just brings it into a V, and still leaves some shadows for them. So it's kind of cool. I like the way it looks. Everyone has their own preference. Nothing online that says this is a bad thing to do. It's not bright, and it's also not dim, so I'm happy with it. That's really with the 220. As you can see, I got rid of my 20-gallon and my 10-gallon. They're both right there next to the slot machine that nobody uses. And yeah, I just got rid of some tanks because I don't need them. I have no fish to put in them, so there's no purpose. Here is my 90-gallon. I got rid of a lot of fish. I actually got rid of my OB orange peacocks. There was a male and a female, which bred a lot, but I had no use for them. And honestly, I really don't like to breed that much. I don't have the people to give them to, and my local pet shops don't want fish from me for anything but free. So as far as new fish in here, I just have the 2 Malawi in here, but I'm pretty sure I spotted them out when I got them from, Wonder of Cichlids. And Trevor said they were going to get beautiful, and sure enough, they're getting beautiful. They don't grow very fast, but it's with most fish, and I'm sure one day I'll look and they'll just be huge. I ended up getting another pleco, another common. He or she is right there. I'm pretty sure it's a male and a female now. My old one's right there. He's about 3 inches bigger. This one's about 3.5, 4 inches. That one's about 7. They don't look it, but they're on 2 different rocks, so they're getting along fine. He was more of a rescue. My friend didn't want him anymore, so I put him in my tank. I said I'll take him, make my tanks a little cleaner. But yeah, like I said, this one has one light on it, and it looks like it's very dark, and I understand that might be silly, but at daytime, this light, the light outside, just comes in and just shines right on here and just forms so much algae. So everyone in there is good. Honestly, it stays cleaner now. I moved about 9 fish out of that tank. It was definitely not overcrowded, but it was where I didn't want it to be. Like I said, everyone has their own preferences. I didn't like how full it was. My preference, it's just how it is. Still say there's a lot of fish in there. As you can see, you can't really see that many fish, but let me see if I can get more light on them. There we go, shined it a little differently. That's also, I like these, they're very adjustable, and I can move them around. The back hangs, you don't have to worry about moving your lights. You can just keep them up and take the lids off when you're cleaning. I don't get they're this hungry, I just fed them so much. They're so fat. The VC10's getting big. Let's see if I can get him over here. Yes, eat my finger. No, he doesn't want to come over, he knows it's not food. What else is new? That's really it. There's that otter point right there, but very tiny. Very tiny. Anyway, that's it for the 90. 40 gallon. really hard to see these fish because they're so damn tiny. And it's also so dark. But I ended up just screwing a light to the top of this so I don't have to worry about it falling in there and electrocuting all my damn fish. All of my, oh boy, that's out of focus. All of my red shoulders are getting huge. I even have a couple OBs in there, and I'm pretty sure there's some red Empress. I have one white lip in here. I got a lot of males out of my red shoulder breed. You could see so many of them. Some are just huge. Like, there's some real big boys in there. And then some are just saying extremely tiny. That's actually not a red shoulder. I think that's my outer point. Outer point was not up in the 90. The outer point's down here. Oh, I am so tired. I don't even know what fish I have right now. It's bad. Besides that, though, everyone's doing good. Added some Gemco filters to all of my tanks. Did not know they were based out of the same state as me, so that was cool. Definitely supported them. Grabbed a whole bunch. I have a couple more too. If you want the link for them, just let me know. I'll send you the link. Just throw it in the comments below. I have a ton of these guys. If anybody's in the New Jersey area, just let me know. I'll give you some red shoulder fry. The male, I'll show you him. He's huge. It's beautiful. It's right there. I love him. He just keeps knocking up my ladies. And they are female red shoulders, obviously. So I did have one jump, so now instead of 3 females, there's now 2. But I've watched them breed every time, and I've taken them out every time. So I know for a fact what they are. There are some OBs, like I said, orange OBs in here, along with some red Empress, before my original red Empress died. And they definitely have to take a little bit longer to grow out to tell where the red Empresses are. But I do know with red shoulders, they'll be almost orangish yellow and with blue face in this juvenile state. So I know for a fact that a lot of these guys are red shoulders. If you wanted some of the bigger ones, they're about 2.5 inches already, almost 3 inches. I don't know where they got so big, but yeah, that's really it for my tanks. And if you have any questions, just throw it in the comments below. I'll be doing more videos. I just have to catch up with work and brewing. It's been taking over my life over there. A lot going on. All right, have a good day, guys.